Good afternoon. My name is Tisha Downey, and I'll be talking about the mandatory wear of school uniforms in primary and high school. I don't know how many parents are here in this audience today, but I am a parent of two children and one grandson. When we used to live in Long Island, Florida, New York, it was very expensive for me sending my children to school because they didn't have a school uniform program there. Now I'm living in Florida. It's much easier for me and it's much cheaper for me with the children and less stressful in the mornings. You know, students wearing school uniform is good because this helps the students to have a specific identity. It helps them to be more prepared to focus and to be disciplined, and it also helps them to be better people in the future. As a teacher, I can tell you this: uniforms do help students to become more accepting of themselves and of others. You know, my son, when he used to go to school, he never used to like uniforms because he has to wear a tie and jacket. And he said it was very uncomfortable. But as time goes by, he learns how to work with it. He learned how to get up, get himself disciplined, put his tie on, be as neat as possible, and just get going. And this helped him right up until his first interview when he was supposed to dress, professional. And he just dressed professional, went in with confidence, got his job. Now he has his job, and it's so easier for him since he's already been, trained to wear uniform from a young age right up until he's now an adolescent. So I believe that students should wear uniform in school. School uniform exists since a long time ago, 1222. It started in England, where parents would actually volunteer for their children to wear uniforms, and they would love how all the children look and how unified and how they will just look as one, and there will be less problem, less violence in school. According to the New York Times report from December 1987, parents said that uniform policies make students more focused and increase their disciplinary levels. It also made it less expensive for the parents, and with any great idea, the law always comes in. And this is where there's been different cases for and against students wearing uniform to school. Nevertheless, according to a figure released in 2018 by the National Center for Education Statistics, the total number of public schools nationwide requiring students to wear school increases from 12% during the 1999 to the year 2000 school year, and 21% during the 2015 to 2016 school year. 46% in 2015-2016, and 25% public schools enforce a school uniform policy. 20% of public middle school, and 12% of public high school. About 517 U.S. school leaders participated in a Lands End school uniform and NAESP State of School Uniform Survey between May 31st and June 17 of 2013. These were the results. Classroom discipline 85% increase, student safety 75% increase, in community pride, image in the community 83%, school pride 77%, student achievement 64%, attendance 44%. All these lead to say it is such a great benefit for school uniforms. Some of these benefits are: students focus on their homework and not what's next, the new look. Parents have less expense and students are bullied less. Peer pressure of not wearing name brand to feel accepted. The U.S. Department of Education manual and school uniform stated that uniform policies can prevent gang members from entering the school. This is good to prevent outsiders and to acknowledge outsiders when they come inside. And this will also help to avoid, the shooting that comes in the school that has been so often, Being in uniform seems more unified and will allow students to work together and build rapport. In the case of Kennedy versus Boyce Parish School Board in 2001, the U.S. Fifth Circuit Court appeals graced that students wearing uniform does not affect their freedom of expression. Students may still express their views through other mediums during the day and after school. School uniform policies improve attendance, graduation, and decrease suspension. This makes getting ready in the morning easier and save time. School uniform also helps the parents from feeling pretty pressured in spending excessive money on new brand clothing. This is why 58% of parents want a mandatory policy instead. My conclusion is uniforms should be worn to school. This will decrease the peer pressure to students and parents for excessive clothing, help students to be more focused, and represent their school and community with pride, providing a sense of unification and identity. All these things put together will create world changers. Thank you.